Once again, a very good morning. I'm here again. This is Dr. Neha Dubey, Associate Professor in the Department of Management in the Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, Bhopal. Today, I am here with the continuation of the sampling topics. Here, I am with the classification of sampling part 1. Let's start our lecture. There is a classification of a sampling. The two kinds of a popular sampling is there, the non-probability sampling techniques and the probability sampling techniques. In non-probability, the convenience sampling, judgmental sampling, quota sampling, and snowball sampling comes into this category, and the probability sampling consists of simple random, systematic sampling, stratified, cluster, and other sampling techniques. So one by one, we are considering it. First of all, the types of sampling. Probability sampling. A probability sample is one in which each member of the population has an equal chance of being selected. That's why it is a probability. As the probability rule says that each thing or each event or each population or the people can get the equal chance of getting selected in a selection format. Non-probability sampling, a particular member of a population being chosen is unknown. In probability sampling, randomness is the element of a control. In non-probability sampling, it relies on a personal judgment. Now, the probability sampling, simple random sampling, all elements are considered and each has an equal chance of being selected. In systematic sampling, every nth element chosen started at a random and picking every nth element in succession. Cluster is a small groupings, that is a population divided into the small clusters. Random sample of a cluster is selected from as a simple random design. Stratified sampling, population is divided into the subpopulation or a stratum called stratified, or the single version is called the stratum, and the subject selected randomly. Now, one by one, with the example, we can discuss here. The simple random sampling, here all the members have the same chances as we said in a probability sampling. The selection method provides an unbiased cross-selection of the population. For example, we wish to draw a sample of 50 students from a population of 400 students. Place all the 400 names in a container and draw out the 50 names one by one. So, is it clear to you? So each 400 member, each member get the equal chance of their name get selected in a 50 numbers. Now, what is the systematic sampling? Each member of the sample comes after an equal interval from its previous member. For example, for a sample of a 50 student, the sampling fraction is what? The 50 and the total population is the 400. So the 1 by 8 is my fraction. So every 8 student getting chances to get selected in my systematic sample. The starting point for the selection is chosen at random. Here is an example or a diagrammatic representation. You can start with here, and at a proper interval or on the basis of a fraction, you can select at a regular interval the person or the thing or the event in a systematic sampling. Now the stratified sampling. It is in this, the population is divided into the smaller homogeneous group or a strata by some characteristics, and from each of these strata, members are selected randomly. Finally, from each stratum, using the simple random or systematic sample method is used to select the final sample. Means there is you can see in a diagram the total population is mixed up with the circle, square, the filled circles or triangles, and the number of colors are also available. In population divided into this strata, the same kind of a diagram or the features making the single groups. So the blank circles here, the dark circles here, the blank squares, dark squares, and the triangles and the filled triangles. So we make the strata in a proper way, means the same kind of features comes into the same community. And then stratified sample, at randomly I have selected from the stratified sample. Now, what is the cluster sampling or the area sampling? A researcher or enumerator selects the sampling units at random and then does complete observation of all the units in the group. For example, the study involves the primary schools. Select randomly 15 schools, then study all the children of a 15 schools. In cluster sampling, the unit of a sampling consists of a multiple cases. It is also known as a area sampling, as a selection of individual member is made on the basis of a place, residence, or a employment. Means in a whole population or a target population, we are dividing the area and then we are selecting the randomly that population or a randomly that event. Fine. So this is all about the probability sampling. In next lecture, we will discuss the types of non-probability sampling. Till then, have a nice day and thank you.